today we're going to spend a little time on our hands. People don't realize how much we are using our hands, and we just get used to the hands feeling a certain way and taking that for granted. So we'll spend just a few minutes and see, can we make the hands feel a little different, more open, more alive, more vibrant. So first, just notice your hands, feel your hands without judging them. And then just take the hands down and shake them out a little bit. So I invite you not to shake like this, but we are moving the fingers, the wrists, the hands, the shoulders. So what we're really doing is working with the synovial fluid around the joints, which is very thick and viscose, and we're going to, with this rocking and shaking, making it more fluid so that the joints are bathing in this fluid. At the same time, we're going to start breathing in and out of the nose. And then when we do this for a little while, we're going to stop, we're going to feel our hands. You can feel them tingling a little perhaps. And then clasp your hands together, interlace your fingers and lengthen the arms out. So we're going to stretch our fingers, but we want to stretch the thumb too. So turn your thumbs towards you. You feel your forearms, you feel your wrists, you feel your fingers. Now the shoulders are probably a little forward, so retract your upper arms and then put the crown of the head towards the ceiling and let the hinge of the jaw release. And then let's take about 5 breaths here. Now we're going to keep this same configuration. Take the hands up, take the elbows in, and take the thumbs forward, really stretching the palms of the hands open. And now take your pinky a little bit towards your sternum, and the thumbs once again stay forward, and you're breathing in and out of the nose. Let's take 5 breaths. Gaze is soft, the hinge of the jaw is relaxed, and you notice this opening in the hands. This maybe feels a little unusual. Don't overdo it, of course. We can always come back to it. Now, keeping the same configuration, we're going to dig into what I like to call the roots of the fingers. It's those spaces in between your fingers. So we're not just doing this, which would be nice as a wrist rotation, but we're really with our fingers digging into these spaces. And again, we're not holding our breath. We're trying to breathe in and out of the nose as we do that. Put the hands in prayer position, and now let's get some mobility and dexterity back in the hands. And we can first do that in one direction, and then we can shift. And as you can probably see, it's, for me at least, it's a little bit more difficult the other way, but that's actually the more reason to do it. Now we're going to pronate and supinate the wrists, the fingers, the forearms. I got this from one of my better teachers. His name is Harvey Dutch. He's a physical therapist in San Francisco, and he likes to take his arms up here and look up. He calls it hallelujah arms, and then take it back down, and this is like screwing in a light bulb. And now we're going to flick off some water over our fingers, and we are moving our elbows as well. And we're going to go this to the side, and to the front, and back to the side, and back down. And now move your shoulders a little bit. Of course, the shoulders and the arms are very much connected. And then let's shake out again. And the hands already start to feel a little bit more live. However, it works a whole lot better if we do it in 2 cycles. And it's going to be slightly different the second time around. So let's go and let's change the clasp of the hands to the so-called unusual clasp. If your right pinky came to the outside, now it's to the left. Lengthen forward again, and remember to take those thumbs in. And then retract your upper arm so that the shoulders are feeling nice. Crown of the head lifted towards the ceiling. And now let's take 5 leisurely breaths. Keeping the same configuration, take the elbows in, take the thumbs forward, but now take your pinky finger back. And it may feel a little different this second time around, and also because it's the unusual clasp. Lengthy breaths flowing to the whole body, but particularly to your wrists, your fingers, your arms. And then we're going to dig in again a second time. I already feel a difference the second time and the first time around. Body likes a little bit of repetition. Now it knows what you'd like it to do. Hands in prayer position, and here we go back to that mobility and dexterity. And the opposite way. And then screwing in those light bulbs. Elbows are close to the body. We're going pretty fast here. Really, once again, flooding the joints with this synovial fluid and going up to the revival meeting and coming back down. And now flicking off this water, our elbows are involved, but the hands stay open and close. All the fingers open and close. And to the side. And to the front. And back to the side. And back down. And let's give the shoulders a little relief and feel the blood flowing in your arms, in your fingers, and let's shake it all out again. And if you're working at a desk, every hour or so, stand up, give your lumbar spine a little relief, and at the same time do this for like half a minute to a minute. It's going to make a big difference. Now come to a standstill and just feel your hands for a moment. Move them around, and if they feel more open, which in this case in mine they do, I invite you to do this on a very regular basis. Thank you so much.